What if the universe could manifest for you and your ego didn't have to do so much? In this video, I'm going to show you 3 ways to have the universe manifest for you and how this has absolutely transformed my life. Welcome back to another video. My name's Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'll be sharing with you those 3 things that when I applied in my life made the manifestation process so much easier, because then things would actually happen for me because the energy dynamic was on point. So for this, let me share with you the first one. Now the first one has to do with that of understanding this difference between our energy being completely 100% in something that we are doing. You see, we're always putting out a frequency, we're always putting out energy, and the universe is able, in a way, to see how dedicated we are to what our vision is, how much we are putting our energy in it vibrationally. And this is a lot of times what happens, though, is we get a direct reflection from the universe, from reality in general. We get a 100% direct reflection of our own energy and our commitment to our own vision. So what happens is, if we are 1 foot in and 1 foot out, then we are sending the message in a way. What we put out is what we get back. We are getting back the feedback from reality that yes, we are 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And if we were to just put both feet into it, we would then have the experience that we want. We would get more of that reflection. And that's exactly what happened to me when I was on the first 6 months I was on YouTube. I was on YouTube and I was making a video, 1 video a week, and I was getting not great results necessarily. After like 4 or 5 months, I think I maybe had like 2,000 subscribers or 1,500 subscribers or something. And that was with a lot of work. And what I would do is there were different ways I would market my videos, but one thing I'd do is I'd like comment on other people's YouTube channels and add like valuable advice. And from them seeing me add this valuable advice, they would then come follow me. But it wasn't like I was getting that organic growth that I wanted from my YouTube channel. If you remember me from the very early days, some people remember me as the guy that was commenting on so many other YouTube videos. That was the way that I grew the first 6 months I was on YouTube. But then what I realized is that I had to invest more of my energy into it. So what I did is I decided, there was like this realization I had, that if I were to make a video every single day on YouTube and commit to it, and I say this to people sometimes, treat your side hustle like your full-time vibrationally, like do it as if it's your full-time, even if you have another job. And keep in mind, I had a 9-to-5 job selling women's shoes, so I'd go in for 40 hours a week plus make daily videos when I committed to that. And once I made that commitment to go vibrationally all in, that's when things started to happen. Within 2 or 3 weeks, I had a video go viral. That video was on how to reprogram the subconscious mind. It was this really cringy video, almost where my eyes were like doing this thing. And you can still see it on the channel. It's actually got like, that video continues to do very well. But that's the video that really took my channel from like a couple thousand subscribers to 20,000 in 1 month. That's what it took. But that was the universe telling me, okay, you've committed to this vision 100%. Now I'll give you a direct reflection of it. Not 99% committed. You need to be completely committed to your vision, completely committed to being that kind of person. And when you're being that kind of person, you'll find that then you get a new reflection in life. So the first step to this process of allowing the universe to manifest for you is making sure that you are vibrationally doing your part. And I get it, because for a long time in my own life, I was I'd be somebody that would like, literally, I'd be somebody like sitting on the couch right over there. And what I would do is I would sit there and I would be like, I would sit there and visualize what I wanted to create in my life. There really was no point in me taking off the camera. I was gonna show you the couch out here, because I was like, oh, that's a very nice couch. This is by the way, this is the last day in Costa Rica. Been in Costa Rica for a month. And after this, I go to Miami, I go to a conference, and then go back to Vegas. And yeah, I just wanted to give a little bit more context for this video. So I used to be somebody that considered myself, part of my self-image was that I was kind of a lazy person, hoping that things were given to me. And then I decided to commit to the vision vibrationally, which included taking action of making the daily videos. And since then, you've seen it. The channel has gone from 33,000 subscribers to now over almost 800,000 subscribers from this one principle of committing to the vision. So right now, ask yourself, is there something in your life that you can commit to 100%? Do you find you're not getting the results you want? And because maybe the reason is you have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're like thinking of, well, I really, really want this, but, and then you have a but, and then you take some of your energy out of it. So I encourage you to put 100% of your energy in it. Now, the second way to have the universe manifest for you, and by the way, when you start committing to it vibrationally, then the universe will start bringing you more things. It's like you then work in concert with it because you're doing your part from the physical level. So then the universe can give you and show you opportunities and give you synchronicities. So I just want to kind of show that dynamic as well. Now, the second part of having the universe manifest for you, I'd say, is the most powerful concept that I've ever come across. Now, let me share with you a little bit of a story. I shared this story a couple times before, but this is actually how I manifested the house that I used to live in Las Vegas. So I wanted this house to rent. And it was right when I started making good money from YouTube and from, my business. And I was starting to get to the point where, okay, I can get myself a nice place, a place that I'm really passionate about. And in Vegas, there was the rental market recently, and just in the last couple of years, it's been pretty hot. So when a house goes on in the rental market, it goes pretty quick. Now what happened was, as I was looking around for different houses, I finally, after 2 or 3 houses that I kind of liked, I found the house that I really liked. It came on the market, I saw the house the same day. I go to it, and it's this big 1-story house. Not big, not huge, but it was plenty big for what I needed. I wanted a house with a separate office. I wanted a house with a meditation room, and then my master bedroom, and then maybe an extra room for like podcasting or something else. And I found, for some reason, I like 1-story houses. I don't know if it's because I'm lazy, I don't like to walk up the stairs, I don't know what it is. I like bigger 1-story houses versus like smaller 2-story houses, like smaller square feet, but 2 stories, if that makes sense. So I found this house, I walk around, it's got the perfect vibe. It's got even like Zen statues in places because the owners that lived in it before, their furniture was still there. So I'm looking at it, it looks staged perfectly, wood floors, real open layout, which I really enjoy. Perfect office space. It's kind of like on the other side of the house, which kind of lets me separate house and work. The backyard has grass, which is very rare in Vegas, has a pool, has nice grass in the front yard. It's in a gated community. Everything about it I loved. Well, I was then starting to put it on a pedestal. I really, really wanted it. And what I realized is I was giving it too much importance. So what happened was I went to apply for the house, put in a rental application. I was told by the real estate agent that there were 4 or 5 other, no, I think there were 4 other rental applications already submitted. So I was one of 5 people that were applying for this house. So then I realized, okay, there's a little bit of competition for this house. Well, then what I did is I switched the focus to something that I learned from a book called Reality Transurfing, which is a very powerful process that has to do with, I'll go ahead and link a playlist. I have a playlist called Reality Transurfing. I'll link that in the top of the description box below and put an end card or a little card thing for it here as well. And it's one of the most powerful manifestation processes I've ever found. And it has to do with quantum physics and has to do with understanding more of the energy of the universe. And there's this thing called outer intention. And I remember learning about it. Outer intention has to do with understanding there's 2 types of intention. There's inner intention. The inner intention is my own ego's intention. And then there's outer intention, which in a way is other people's inner intention. But when you have an intention of adding value, then what happens is that links up with the inner intention of other people, and that gets them to then, in a way, get value, creates a win-win scenario. So what I did is I then focused not on how bad I wanted the house because it would make me feel better. I focused on how it would actually serve the landowners for me to live there. And what I mean by that is I would not have pets. I would not have a lot of people over because I'm very focused on my business. I travel a lot, so I won't even be home all the time. And what I did is I wrote them a letter that said, hey, I love your house, it's beautiful. I would love to live in it for a year. Let me let you know a little bit about myself. I work from home. I will be traveling a lot. I don't have pets. This is a very clean, and then what I did is I languaged it in that way. And I knew that that would appeal to them as well, because they asked for pictures when we were when you put in the rental application, which is very different. I never had somebody ask for pictures of the current house I was living in. Like, I'm moving out of that house. Why do you need pictures? That made me know they really value somebody that's clean. Even though I wasn't using, it was in a furnished place, they wanted me to be clean. So I really emphasized I was very clean. The pictures I sent them were a very clean house, which I naturally am a very clean person anyways. And then I languaged it in that way, and then I even went out so far as to say that I want to live in this house because I believe I'll be able to make amazing content in this house that will impact a lot of people in the world. So having that intention, and I even imagine the house itself had an intention for me to live there because I would appreciate it so much, and it'd be something that was that I would really value. And in a way, everything is energy. Having that perspective, I believe, helped me allow the universe to manifest for me. Because then it's in a way you give everything energy and a positive meaning. Then, out of all 5 people, I was the one that got the house. I lived in there for a year, a little over a year, and it was amazing. You've probably seen other YouTube videos of me with that house in the background. This is the Airbnb in Tamarindo, Costa Rica right now. However, that's it, is understanding we're all connected. When you add value to someone else, you add a value to another aspect of you, and then that can come back to you. You see, and this is something I also learned from this guy named Thomas Campbell, who's like this, who's like a quantum physicist type guy. He's a physicist, I don't remember what kind of physicist, but he talks a lot about the energy system that we live in. We live in an energy system. And the way this energy system works is we're all connected. And when we add value and we do it with a pure intention, the universe will bring us more and more resources in order to continue that energy cycle. So because I've been making daily videos on YouTube as well, and I have the intention of adding value, I believe because it's primarily the intention of adding value to other people, these ideas just keep coming to me. And it's easier and easier for me to add value because the universe brings me this. It's a lot of these videos I do, almost all of them, it's me bringing through information. It's not the ego Aaron, it's me getting into a flow state and allowing this information through. So the more you have an intention of adding value, the more you'll find that the universe just gives you more and more resources. Now, the third thing I want to talk about is also very powerful. It's simply understanding that your ego does not have to do everything. You can allow the universe to work for you, and you need to trust in the process itself. I can't tell you how many times there's been something I really, really wanted, and then I realized that my ego may think it really, really wants it, but maybe the universe has something even better in store for me. Maybe we could call it the higher self. My higher self has something better in store for me, and if I simply trust that process, it then allows even better things into my life. So something that I do for that is a meditation, and when you apply meditation as well, it vibrationally allows you to then sync to that vibration. This is about trusting the universe and understanding that when you trust the universe can then bring you more and more things, but what you have to do is learn to let go of the outcome. Now, one thing I have is one of the most powerful meditations for doing this. It's literally called the most powerful meditation for trusting the universe and letting go of the outcome. I'm gonna link it in the description box below. I'm gonna put it as an end card right here as well. Listen to that meditation for 21 days and watch how your life begins to change. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, much love, and namaste.